So last weekend I was in San Jose, filmed my special. So here's what happened. So last Wednesday, I was in Sacramento, and I went to prep for my special. And I didn't want to opener, so I did an hour and a half. I did 2 shows in Sacramento, and I did an hour and a half both nights. And I did that. My manager, Lisa, came, and we was getting my timing down and what hour we want to use. So Friday, I filmed my special, right? So I was at we was at the Improv in San Jose, and anybody knows the Improv in San Jose, it's a little theater, 500 seats. It's a tiny theater. So they got a balcony, up, down. If you've never been, it's one of the best places to see stand-up in the country as far as comedy clubs go. So I get done with my show Friday, and we get the hour special in, and I'm talking to everybody, and I was like, all right, we got it. Everybody felt good about it. They checked the gate. They checked everything. Like, we're good. We got every angle. The hour was perfect. It was, it was in the pocket. So Saturday morning, I wake up. I call my manager, Lisa. We go have coffee, and I'm sitting there, and I said, hey, I think I can do another hour tonight. And she goes, what do you mean? I was like, I can do a different hour. I got so much material right now, and there's some I just want to get rid of some of these jokes, so because that's when my mojo gets working. That's when I get excited about being on the road. Is when I do an hour special, and then I'm crafting the new hour. I said, I think I got another hour. So I come in Saturday. We don't really say nothing, just me and my manager, and all of a sudden I do a different hour. And it flowed, and it was perfect, and it came in right at like 61, 62 minutes. And I was like, there's no way. We did it. And Lisa came up. She goes, oh, my God, we just did 2 hours. So here's the thing, though. I did it myself. I paid for all the camera crew, the equipment, and everything, and I'm filming it, and I'm going to sell it. And it was like, whoa, I just did 2 specials for the price of 1. And I was like, I told Lisa, I go, I can't believe we just did that. We just did 1 special Friday and a completely different special Saturday. So anybody that was in San Jose this weekend, if you came to the show Friday to be a part of the special, you will be part of the special called On My Own. But then Saturday, now we're thinking of how do we get creative? Like, do we try to sell both at the same time to all the networks, or do we, like a package deal, or do we just sell one and then we shop the other one later? So I said, no, we got to get creative. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to shop them together and see if, hopefully the same, whether it's Amazon or Showtime or Netflix or Max or Hulu, hopefully whoever buys it, they'll buy both, and then we can get creative on how to air it. But I'm going to call the second one, we're going to call it The Next Day. Because here's the thing, I'm wearing the same clothes. So I bought the same outfit twice. It was a pair of jeans, it was a denim blue shirt, and I had white sneaks on. So I had down to the socks. Only thing different was the drawers. It was the same socks, different socks, but same socks. Anyways, so I'm like, man, it's going to really look like the same special. Like if you didn't catch the first one, you might be like, oh, there's a special I was watching. It's all different. So I don't know. I'm sure this has happened before in the history of stand-up, but I'm just talking about recently. I don't know anyone that did 2 different specials on back-to-back nights. And I'm not talking about crowd work. I'm not talking about riffing. I'm talking about thought out, written down, like good material that flowed for an hour. Like it was callbacks, it was everything. And it was just like, I was real confident with Friday night special. It was just Saturday. I was like, I hope this works. That was like walking on a higher wire with no net. Because I was like, as most comedians know, you craft your hour, and then when you get a deal at Netflix or you shoot it yourself, you really focus on that 60 minutes and you're cutting and pasting. And then, so I did that. I've been doing that for the last couple months, really trying to hone in and lock down this hour. And then all of a sudden, I was like, oh, I got another hour. So I remember I was on the Peloton at the hotel gym, and my manager Lisa walked in, and she saw me watching an old clip that she sent me of one of my bits. And I was watching because I hadn't done it in a while. And I said, but it's never been out there on any of my specials. And I was like, I'm going to watch it. So I watched like 8-9 minutes of my act that we did at a comedy club a while back and filmed that never aired. And we just pieced it together, and voila. Who knew, man? So there's been 2 times in my stand-up career of 20-plus years that after a show, I got a tingling in my hand. I felt like something was going to happen. And it was after I did Mike Epps Live from the Nokia in 2010. That was April 2010 we recorded that. That 20 minutes, I'd put that up with any 20 minutes out there. It was just, I knew I had a good 20 that was strong, that was going to hold up. And that Live from the Nokia with Mike Epps, if you guys haven't seen it, just look it up on YouTube or go buy it.